Good morning. Okay, well let's begin with a little settling in on our backs. We're going to continue with the practice of I think that we're on the third step of the practice of somatic practice of pure awareness. So as you settle in, begin to notice your breath and just give yourself a chance to feel where you are this morning, what's happening in your mind stream, on the sensational level. So you have a chance to feel what's going on, because even if it's not comfortable or chaotic or it's not pleasant, it's important to have that recognition of what's happening right now. And the goal of meditation is not to change that, but to really be able to be with it. So welcoming what's here right now as you lie down, and simultaneously finding your breath, arriving in the body on an inhale, following that inhale down into your body. Each breath helping you tune into yourself a little bit more this morning, creating a little bit more space for you to be here. And on your exhale, letting yourself relax. Letting yourself come to rest amid whatever's happening, whatever sensations are occurring, whatever emotions you're feeling, whatever thoughts you're thinking. Allowing the breath to be larger, more expansive than all of that. Let's do a brief 10 points practice here where we're starting with the 2 feet, breathing ourselves all the way down to our feet. Noticing and sensing what's happening in your feet and each toe. Meeting whatever you find with your breath, with an open curiosity, with an open attention. Breathing up through your feet, through your ankles, your calves and your legs, through the muscles, the tendons, the bones. Really letting yourself be in your legs this morning. If you come across any holding or tension, see if you can meet that with your breath, even enter it with your breath, inviting it to relax, to melt on the exhale. And from the lower legs and your feet, we'll move up towards the next 2 points of our hips and buttocks, exploring your whole pelvic region, letting that point of contact with the earth be your reference point, your grounding point, where any held tension in this area gets to melt down into the earth. So around the hips and your thighs, through your perineum and genitals, low belly. Allowing the spaciousness around you, receiving it through your breath, inviting that spaciousness into your body. Each breath creating a little bit more room, a little bit more openness. And moving up your back to the next point in the middle of the lower back, along your spine. Allowing this to now be the melting point for all the muscles and bones, organs around it. These 10 points, each of them could also be seen as a drain, where we're just opening that drain and draining out any tension, any impedance to the natural flow of breath and awareness moving through the body. So all throughout your torso now, and your ribs, your upper belly, and continuing to move upward to the next 2 points of your shoulder blades, feeling their contact with the floor, with the earth. Opening that contact. And with your breath, exploring around the upper back, behind your heart, open attention through your chest, taking a moment to smile into your heart, bringing some gentleness and kindness into your bodily experience this morning. From the shoulder blades and chest area up into your shoulders themselves, the very tops of the lungs, breathing into those large muscles that span down from your neck into your shoulders. And following your breath into your arms. Flowing your attention, your care down your arms and the skin and muscles and bones and to your elbows, through whatever part of your arms that are in contact with the floor right now. Releasing any unnecessary tension or holding, any grasping, any pushing away. We get to breathe into this morning and give ourselves the opportunity to pause, to be still. All the way down through your wrists and your hands, palms, into your thumbs, feeling the energy of your thumbs. Moving to your index fingers, that finger that likes to point now and then, breathing into our propensity for judgment, and being able to release and relax that this morning. Whether we're judging ourselves or judging others. And breathing into our middle fingers, another finger that can get us in trouble, and breathing into any heat or anger we may be holding in our system this morning. Any rage, any hatred that we're in touch with. And breathing into our ring fingers, our relational fingers, often a finger that can help us with grief, with sadness. Breathing into those fingers, feeling whatever's there for you. In your partnerships, in your friendships, in your families. And breathing into our little fingers. Breathing into those parts of ourselves that try so hard. Parts of ourselves that think we need to be more than we are. Breathing into our enoughness this morning. And from our hands, breathing back up our arms. All the way up through our shoulders, around the base of our neck, swirling our breath and your open attention through your throat. Through that center of expression. Meeting anything you find in your throat region, any tension, any holding, any hurt. Through the throat, up through your soft palate, into your mouth. Breathing into your mouth, your tongue, all of our word-making anatomy, getting to relax and be quiet right now. And through your jaw and face, through your nose and your eyes, your ears. Breathing into whatever you're sensing in your face, in your head. Melting back from your face, through your skull, through your brain. Releasing the weight of your head, your consciousness into the floor, into the earth. And breathing into your whole body as one whole breathing organism. Thousands and thousands of pores taking in breath into billions and billions of cells. Breathing into our connection with the earth, with each other. Exhaling, releasing any held sense of aloneness. Continuing to breathe into the whole body. And releasing any residual tension, any unnecessary holding. And when you're ready, together, we're going to sit up, continue practicing in a sitting posture. So finding a shape that works for you this morning to maintain this open attention in your body. Again, finding the breath. We're going to follow the breath down to the lower belly. And let it descend a little into the earth. Exhale, letting yourself move into the earth a little bit. It's our third step of the practice of pure awareness after arriving in the body with the breath opening in the in space. Then we breathe down into the earth. And it's helpful when we're breathing down into the earth that we utilize the areas of our body that are touching the earth, like our legs and our hips. So that contact itself provides a bridge to help our awareness expand beyond our skin, down into the earth. And just go a few inches, a few feet, or however far you're comfortable going this morning. The depth is not nearly as important as you getting a sense of that intimate connection that's always available for us with the earth. Touching the earth with your body, with your mind, through your heart. Just taking a few breaths to rest wherever you are, at whatever depth with the earth. Seeing if you can get a sense of her stillness, her warmth, her aliveness. And on your next inhale, breathing up, breathing in the qualities, the grounded, spacious qualities of the earth. Receiving that into your own body through your perineum, up through your pelvis into your lower belly. Keeping that connection open with the earth and your yin space in the lower belly. And notice how the body responds. What happens when you do connect deeply with the earth? Continuing to breathe upward the energy of the earth into your yin space. Touching in that space between your belly button and your perineum back towards your spine a little bit. And from this light touch in the yin space in the lower belly, letting that yin space expand backward and upward towards the central channel. This is the fourth step of the practice of pure awareness, opening to the central channel from the yin space. That energy of the earth filling the yin space, that expanding backward and upward, allowing yourself to fall, to rest into the central channel. And breathing yourself there, resting there into that dynamic open space that extends from your perineum all the way to your crown. And allowing your posture to spontaneously respond, your body to respond to orienting towards this open, energized space. And allowing your attention to move where it will through the channel upwards, if that's what's happening. You may also stay there at the root of the channel, close to the in space, and expand into the awareness from there. You are moving upward, just naturally moving with your breath. Letting the energy take you, not having to direct it. It's like flowing on a slow, tranquil river. Allowing that energy to take you wherever you need to go. And we'll continue floating, resting in the central channel, the central river of energy, in silence for the next 10 minutes or so. If distractions arise or you pop out, just touch base again in the lower belly in your yin space or with the earth. Stabilize there and find the flow again. Okay, let's chant our dedication of merit together. I think whatever goodness my practice has brought,
Whatever goodness my practice has brought,
I dedicate to all those who suffer.
I dedicate to all those
who suffer.
Joy I have found,
Whatever insight and joy I have found,
I willingly share with all beings.
I willingly share with all beings.
Whatever merit my practice has generated,
Whatever merit my practice has generated,
may it be multiplied to infinity
may it be multiplied to infinity
for the happiness and welfare of all.
for the happiness and welfare of all.